If an M4 iPad is running iPad OS, is it still just an iPad? Let's talk about it. Hi everybody and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to unbox and talk about the new 2024 11-inch M4 iPad Pro and the redesigned Magic Keyboard. But before we get started, be sure to like this video if you found it useful, click on subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss when I post new how-tos and reviews. Alright, this is the 11-inch M4 iPad Pro and we're going to unbox it. Alright, here's our iPad. Always nice to unbox a new Apple gadget. Now in the box, we've got the iPad, and then there is no sticker anymore. So if you're a sticker collector, sorry to say, there is no sticker. You do get a charger and you get a matching cable. I ordered Space Black, so you do get a matching cable that matches your iPad. So if you did not order Space Black, you probably got just a regular colored Apple charging cable. And there it is, the super thin M4 iPad. One of the things I was interested in on the M4 iPad was the Magic Keyboard, because I'd like to try and use this as my primary device. So let's open this up and see what it looks like. Now they say this is feels lighter than the old Magic Keyboard. I don't have the older Magic Keyboard anymore because I just found I wasn't using it very much. It actually made the iPad very heavy, so I stopped using it and I got rid of it. And so we're going to see how this does. There are some differences here. They've changed the side here. It used to be more round, and it still has the back feel that the old Magic Keyboard had, but now it is this aluminum here, and the trackpad, actually I think the trackpad is shrunken a little bit, whereas the other keyboard, I think it was taller if I remember correctly, but the outer part is the same, kind of that rubberish material that you have on all the Apple covers. And that's the keyboard. It's actually feels fairly lightweight. So we'll see how this works. You know, from that first button press when you turn on the Mac, I just love that you get the logo and then it boots and then you get your hello screen. Really nice on MacBooks and iPads now. The only thing better would be is if you lifted up, just opened it, and you got the hello like you do on a MacBook. Overall though, the keyboard is really nice. It's a really nice redesign. The aluminum there for the palm rests is really nice. It's got a glass trackpad now, backlit keys when you're using them, and then the function row up at the top is really nice. I think the redesign is a win for Apple. I think it's a much more pro level keyboard than we've seen before, and it'll be nice to use. The thickness of the iPad is really thin. It's visibly thinner, and this isn't even the thinnest 13-inch. This is the 11-inch. Now the Astropad rock, paper, pencil is something I want to talk about just real quick. It doesn't really fit perfectly on the M4 like it does on the M2. And you can see here when I look at the front camera, that black bar that goes around the edge is in the way a little bit. So I suspect we're going to see a redesign again on the rock, paper, pencil, which will be not the greatest thing, but you know, it happens. But it doesn't impact logging in, so that's a plus. My initial thoughts on the new iPad Pro are that I really like it. It feels thinner, it feels lighter. I like the redesigned smart keyboard. So overall, I think it's a nice iPad, but if you have an existing iPad, I don't know if it's really worth the upgrade, unless we see what happens with iPad OS. Now, we're a month away from WWDC, and I'm expecting to see a redesigned iOS and iPad OS. So that might be a little bit of a changer there as well, because at the end of the day, this is still just an iPad, and it's running iPad OS, and iPad OS has its limitations. It's, I don't think, a fully complete replaceable device for your MacBook, but that could all change in a month when we see the first beta release of iPad OS. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you thinking about getting the new M4? Maybe you've got an older gen iPad and you're thinking of upgrading. Let me know what you think. I'd also like to know if you use the smart keyboard. If you're a big iPad user, I think there are instances where you actually might be able to just live off your iPad and that's it. And I think that's great if you can do that and not carry around a laptop anymore. You're just working solely off an iPad with the keyboard. Let me know. I'd love to hear about it. Thanks again for watching, everyone, and we'll talk soon.